Yeah, welcome to the last presentation of today, and giving the last presentation brings some advantages and some disadvantages. The advantage is that we already had the chance throughout the day to have some interaction and some conversations with you. The disadvantage is that we hope that you still have enough energy, that we have enough energy to go through our presentation, and that you have enough energy to follow our presentation. My name is Michaela Bock, and I'm Head of People Change and Communications at Merck.
My name is Michaela Steiger, and I'm heading the Department Strategic Contracting. And today, Michelle and I are very excited to talk to you about how a close collaboration between a change manager and a people manager enables change.
Yeah, absolutely. Managing change effectively is crucial for the success and well-being of our teams in such dynamic environments. And before we tell you more about the missing link in our transformation journey and how our collaboration started to be kind of a game changer and was closing this missing link, we would like to set the scene by introducing our company Merck, by saying a few words about the organization both of us are working for, and of course to give you some insights into our transformation journey.
Yes, so first to give you a short overview about our company. Merck is a science and technology company with more than 64,000 employees working in 66 countries. And the company is still very family focused and traditional, so more than 70% of our company shares are still held by the Merck family. And one of our main goals is to find solutions to one of our toughest challenges in everyday's life and to find sustainable ways to live. So one of our success factors is that we have a very heterogeneous portfolio and a wide product range while operating in 3 different businesses: life science, electronics, and healthcare.
And with a history of more than 350 years, and whenever I say this, I'm really proud of working for Merck, we are the oldest chemical and pharmaceutical company in the world. So of course, with more than 350 years, we do have a track record of successfully managing and navigating through change and transformations. Nevertheless, the concept of change management requires constant development. And I said we want to tell you a bit more about our transformation journey, but one step before, can you say a few words about the organization we both are working for?
Sure. So in order to ensure business continuity, our so-called enabling functions like IT or HR assist our businesses to run smoothly and to focus on their core competencies. And one of these enabling functions is site management. And this is the organization we both are working for. And it's a huge team. More than 1,500 employees working for this organization on the Darmstadt site. So it's the largest site of the Merck company. And we also have a very diverse organization with different tasks and portfolios. So to give you a short overview, we cover everything from, you can see it here on the pictures, from the fire brigades, the site doctors, analytical services, employee restaurant, and the whole maintenance of our site infrastructure. And with this portfolio, we are responsible for more than 10,000 people working on the Darmstadt site.
Yeah, and at Merck we are managing transformations on an ongoing basis. Same for our site management organization. And now we come to our transformation challenges. So currently we are undergoing a huge transformation with the goal to redesign our enabling functions so that we reach a more business-centric mindset. So at the end we are better enabled to serve our businesses. This certainly requires significant restructurings with a huge number of measures to be implemented until end of this year.
Yeah, so what does this mean for our organization? So we have to also cut our budget. So additionally, again, a lot of cost savings, headcount reductions, restructuring, all the things. And on the other hand, we also have to ensure that our site is still running. So this is one of the toughest challenges to transform ourselves and have a new mindset shift for all the organization. And on the other hand, still keep the site running. So it's kind of an open heart surgery.
Yeah, and so we just went through a huge transformation until 2022, so we were already quite tired on the one hand. Yes, we gained some experience on how to deal with change, but the organization was tired. Until 2022, change management was organized in a very traditional way. So in a project-related setup, it's a change management workstream being responsible for all change and communication-related support activities. With this we didn't even finish the first huge transformation, and the next huge transformation was just in front of us, again with huge cost cuttings and reduction of our workforce. So it was clear that we had to move from a one-woman show, so it was me being responsible for this workstream, to enablement of the whole change enablement of the whole organization. Yeah.
So how does this look like?
Yeah. So in beginning of 2023, a new team was established, and I had the honor to take over the responsibility for people, change, and communications. And with this, it was possible to clearly align all communication measures. And you can imagine, during such a huge transformation, there's a lot to communicate. And no, it's back again. And we could ensure a very transparent and structured communication cascade. But most importantly, it was possible to establish a framework and guidance for change enablement for the people manager.
So how did you manage that?
Yeah, well, the ambition was to train all the change managers with... to train all the people managers with change management basics, and so that they know how to do it, and to provide change management tools they can actually implement during the transformation for their teams. So the idea was not to only have a one-time training and then we could tick it and leave them alone, but to really ensure that they feel empowered and encouraged to do it and to do change management, to make use of these tools.
This sounds perfect. So everything was great, right?
No. So yes, of course. As I said, change enablement did take place, did take place. But somehow, and now I come to our missing link, it was really difficult to close this link from change management theory on colorful slides to bringing it into practice. And before we tell you more about how we could close this missing link so that you can follow our story, it's very important that you get a better understanding of what Michaela had to go through with her team and what she had to deal with in this transformation as a people manager.
Yeah, so just to give you an overview, when I took over my team in March 2023, they already went through tremendous changes in the last years. So from reducing our team from 34 employees to 18, getting our budget cut by 1.6 million, and also had to delete one layer of management by combining 4 different groups with 4 team leads together to one team with only one manager. It was quite challenging. So besides these hard facts, we also had to focus on new tasks, a new working environment, a new behavior, and also on how we are working together. So this was quite tough, but luckily the new team of people, change and comms was already established and I get some help.
Yes, I remember you were one of the first people manager who joined the change management training at Site Management.
Indeed, and due to this change management basic training I got from Michelle and the team, I get some methods and tools which I can use in my daily practice and together with the team with going through the change. So I got some insights about the SCARF model, the change curve, which I can use directly, but most importantly, I can also get an insight where my requirements as a manager are and how I can use this to support my team going through this change. So before my first workshop, the overall opinion from my team was there's only one solution to get out of this situation. No more change. And obviously, and I knew that to this time, this was not an opportunity. So I knew that the next transformation was just ahead of us and we need to transform ourselves to be in a more future-oriented setup, had to go through some budget cuts again and also headcount reduction as well. So with that knowing, I could use Michelle as a sparring partner to focus on communication culture and how to involve my team in this whole change management process.
And can you be very concrete? So how did you experience the evolution of your teams during this time?
Yes, so this was quite interesting. So in the first workshop, the team told me things like, oh, why do we have to use our precious time sitting 3 hours here to have this workshop? Why is she asking us so many questions? Why should we adapt our processes? Everything is fine, and so on.
Yeah, and how was it after a few months?
Yeah, this was really nice to see, but on the other hand, really we went through challenging times, so for both sides. But now we are more on the stage that my team sees this more as okay, we can shape this together. And oh, it's good that she's asking us this question, and we will do this together as a team. And where I'm also very happy about is that the team, or our motto for new transformation is now that we as a team, all we can have an influence on is how we as a team collaborate together, work together, and communicate and go together through this change. And this was the main driver where, our collaboration started.
Yeah, exactly. So as I said, change enablement for people manager did and does take place, but there was still the missing link on how to transfer this nice knowledge on colorful slides. I mean, we really have a nice colorful branding, don't we? So on these colorful slides into practice. And yeah, this is what Michaela did. So she made use of the change management tools and with a very visible impact for her team. Okay, yeah. So this you try to do it in a dialogue way. Okay, one more sentence for me and then it's you. Other people managers. So she received the training. She got some guidance from me, and then she did it. Other people manager, they received the training as well. They received all the change management materials, but still they did not feel confident or comfortable to making use of these tools and to just implement it for their teams.
And what do you think was the reason for that?
Yeah, this is just my personal assumption, but maybe there was an impression, and we do have a lot, so as we showed you, we have a very heterogeneous workforce with a lot of scientists and engineers, and maybe there was an impression that if you do not study change management properly, you are just not skilled enough and you are kind of not allowed, or you don't have sufficient know-how to do it. So in theory, they knew what to do, and again, the change manager I was always there. So they were not alone in the process, but they just didn't feel confident enough to use the change management tools.
And this was the beginning where our collaboration made the difference. So we started to combine theory, practice, and shared this with the other people managers.
And we added your best practice sharing from a people manager who really went through huge changes and transformations within her team, with new processes, new team structure, new mindset, new behavior, you name it.
Yeah, so we put everything on the table, a target audience focus theory, hands-on change tools, and more than 15 years of change management experience. And how did we do that? So we simply started by conducting presentations together. So Michelle shared her change management skill bite together with how I implemented these methods with my team, and we demonstrated together to the other people managers in our organization how this can really have an impact for the team.
And this was really the game changer, because before it was like this, that some manager contacted me directly, so when they had some special cases or challenges in her team and their teams, then they asked me, yeah, Michelle, I have this issue and I don't feel comfortable just doing it by myself, so can you support me, or do you know somebody who can do it? And then usually a 30 minutes call would solve it, and so the manager would go out of this call feeling confident and knowing that based on the change management training he or she received, they do have everything at hand, again, with continuous guidance and coaching by the change manager. But with this presentation, this was the game changer, because with these few managers who contacted me directly, it did not close the link, it did not solve the issue, because we had to find a way how we could reach all of our people manager, and at site management we talk about approximately 150 people manager. Yeah, so during these joint presentations, they could see one of them standing there and telling them, see, it worked out. So I made use of the tools, and then I received feedback from my team. So this would really have an impact. So it was not only me telling them about the theory, but they could see how this was used in practice.
Yeah, and now we are really well known as a team. So a team who combines theory, practice, and experience together and share this with the whole organization. So yeah, we almost reached most of them, and trying to foster these change management culture in our organization.
And what is really nice to see in many presentations or exchanges are that the people managers, they use the term change curve. Not only the term, but they really use the model and other change management models as well. And leading through change, leading a team through change by making use of change management tools, by conducting workshops, focusing on communication, on collaboration, is no longer seen as something on top, nice to have, we really have important things to do, so we don't have time for this. But now it's going into a direction where it's seen as something, of course we will take time for this, and we can see that it does have an impact for our team, and it actually helps us going through the change.
Yes.
Okay. We are here, so last one, but we will make it. Change is about every individual, and I'm really curious, I don't know if the colleague from Korea is still here, but I was very with this individual and collective concept. This would be interesting how change management is handled there. So, but here, change management or change, going through change is something very individual. And this is why people manager plays such a crucial role. And we could see this during a lot of other presentations throughout the day, that at the end, if the people manager is not there, if he or she is not skilled, is not empowered, then you can do a lot of effort, but at the end, it will be hard or close to impossible to reach all the employees and every individual who's in an organization. And since change is individual, of course we do have KPIs, how we can measure the success of change management, but from my opinion, it can best be measured through the feedback a manager receives from the team. And Michaela, this was quite impressive with your team.
Yeah, indeed. So, as you remember, my team was quite skeptic and really resistant against another change. So this was made me really happy was, I've had some comments and survey feedback from my team that the, the overall evolution regarding this mindset and this feeling about change is getting better and better. So a comment which was really heartwarming for me, that in December we had again a workshop regarding the next transformation which is ahead of us, and focusing for change, and also for me as a manager is often difficult in such times. And a team member of mine came to me and said, "Michaela, don't worry, we will shape this together. We have done it the last month and years, so we will do it as a team." And in this moment I knew, okay, it will work out. And I was really happy for that.
Yeah, and this clearly shows that if a people manager is empowered to implement the change and to lead the team through the change, feels being in charge of the change, it does make a visible impact for the team and for each individual working in the team.
So, what are our key takeaways?
Yeah, if you are a change manager, go find yourself some allies. Go find a people manager who's actually doing it, so you can add the best practice to your theory.
Yeah, the collaboration between the change manager and the people manager was the game changer in this situation. So the change manager enables change with framework, tools and guidance,
while the people manager leads the team through the change.
And this might sound like a minor thing, but really make sure that you grant very easy access to this theory and experience combination by just inviting all the people managers to short sessions for lunch break to get an overview about this learning things. Yeah, so all in all, together we can lead our teams through change successfully by fostering a culture of adaptability and continuous improvement, just by combining theory, experience and practice.
Yeah, thank you, Michaela. I think this was the perfect conclusion for our presentation, and now we are looking forward to receiving your questions and to have some exchange during the roundtable discussion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So thank you to both of you. What a wonderful interactive presentation of both of you. Very nicely done. Thank you. And so much important to see how it works out when you as change manager work together with the people manager. One question from me is how did you convince all of the people managers like her?
It's not all of them. But it was really, with these one-to-one interactions, then it was fine. So I could say, okay, as I told you during the training, go take the change curve, do this little survey so you can allocate your team on the change curve. So it's really like one-to-one guidance. So then they feel encouraged to do this. But I conducted a lot of trainings, but it was theory and a lot of experience, but I could just tell them, and I had to think about this when I saw your presentation with the cyber attack. And not all of you did see this, but I went through a lot of trainings for cybersecurity, and usually I clicked through it. And with your presentation, I was like, oh my God, this is what it means. And this is what probably happens to the people manager. Mm-hmm. So Michaela, and she's really, I don't know if you could really see it, the transformation she went through with her team. So it was amazing. So it was not to question. So it was not a piece of cake or a walk in the park. So this was clear. And her standing there, so we really did this together. So her standing there and telling the others, hey, I did it, and this is the feedback from my team while they're going through this transformation. And then they said, oh, okay, so then let me try it. So again, we are not at 100%, of course not, but more and more people managers feel encouraged. Yeah.
And it was a proof of concept.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so also after our presentations, a lot of other department heads contacted me and give a call and say, is this true? Okay, maybe you can give me some drafts or some presentations. What did you use? So also this, like having a change buddy to see, okay, there's another department head who went through this change and managed all this, how can we help each other and learn from each other? I think this is one of the also main topics we learned going through the change, that you're not alone.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much to both of you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.